we have discussed about Dict data type in the class. Fine. And we are in the discussion of what predefined functions in the dictionary is going on. Predefined functions in the dictionary are going on. Did you remember that? So what is the purpose of Dict data type, my dear students? Come on, everybody. What is the purpose of Dict data type? To organize the data quickly. To organize the data in the form of key comma value pair. To organize the data in the form of what? Key comma value pair. So we already done a function called a clear function, and then copy function, and then next is called what? Copy function was also completed. Now it is the time to go for pop item and pop functions. We need to go for it. Very easy, my dear students. Let me go for the discussion here. Okay, so let me take one small dictionary here. Let us go, my dear students. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, this I will upload today. Last class I was already uploaded the Dict data type. Last class I was already uploaded, my dear student. Today I will upload. Yesterday only I told you. This predefined functions. Predefined functions. I did not upload. Yesterday's class I was uploaded only Dict data type. Dict data type. So I hope you remembered. About this part. Dict data type I was already uploaded. So 9 a.m. So in the last session, Dict data type I will upload today. Dict data type I will upload. Yesterday only I told you. Dict data type I will upload. So don't worry, because it is not finished now. It is not finished yet. So that's why I will upload it. Don't worry, I'll take care of that. Okay. Fine. So coming to the point of it, I hope yesterday we discussed about Dict data type and its importance also we discussed. And we discussed that importance of that. So I hope you people remembered the Dict data type, all those stuff. Okay, students. Now it is the time to move to the further discussion in the class. Okay, predefined function. Tomorrow anyhow I will upload it. I will upload the Dict data type, everything I will upload. Don't worry. So coming to the point of copy function is completed. So let us take this area. And coming to the Python command prompt once. Now Python command prompt you come. So the Python 3.10. So this is the dictionary what we have. D1 print of D1 type of D1 ID of D1 already we done. This is the data what we have. Okay. Now I want to get this information to be done. How I'm going to do it? Please look at D1 dot pop. I'm saying pop item. I'm saying just for a minute you observe it. Pop item. Just observe it. What is going to be taken? D1 dot S1 dot. Sorry, man. D1 dot. Yeah. D1 dot. Yes. See that. D1 dot. So D. Okay. Again spelling mistake. D1 dot pop item. You see the D1 dot pop item. What it is doing? It is removing the last item. Last item it is removing. Print the D1 once again. Say once again D1 dot pop item. It is removing the last element always. Like a list, like that it is removing that. Last item. Print the D1 once again. Again you say D1 dot pop item. 30 is equal to data science is removed. Print the D1 here. It is printing. Again say D1 dot pop item. It is printing Django. Last what is available? Only one is available. Only 10 is equal to Python. Remove that also. Now you print it. It is an empty. You print it that you will get what? Key error because no more keys are available inside. So we understand pop item function once here. So pop item function we will discuss. Okay. So pop item function we will take it. So I will take it as what another function is called pop item. Okay. At the same time, you take one more function called pop off. Pop off function is there. What is that pop off function? Just observe it once again, my dear students. Come on, once again, take that one. This is my data. Print of D1 dot. Now, if I want to remove certain thing, if I want to remove certain element, you can say D1 dot pop off. On which basis you can access the data of dictionary? Very good. Key we can access. I will remove 20. This pair I will remove. Suppose if I want to remove the contact from our mobile, I will remove from with our contact name. So 20 I will take it. Key is placing an important role here. If that is present, that pair will be removed. If 20 is present, 20 key and its corresponding value will be removed. If 20 does not exist, you will get what? You know what you will get it. If the key does not exist, what you will get it? Key error will come. Key error will come. Enter key now. See that it was removed. Now print D1 students that 20 Django was not there. 30 data science is available. Again I want to remove 30. Removed data science. Print D1 again. It was data science was not there. And print 40 you remove it once again 40. I'm saying that ML was removed. Now you see print that yes this is the data. Now you say once again 400. Do you have 400 here? No. What will happen immediately? What is the error? Key error will come. Key error 400 is not there. Ultimately, let us go for first. You want to discuss that or discuss this? It is up to you. So first, I will discuss this part. If you want to take, yeah, first I will take this, and later I will take this part. No problem. Anyone is no problem. First, let me talk about the pop function. So what is the syntax here? What is the syntax here? I'm writing first the syntax here. Dict object dot dict obj dot what pop of what key I need to pass So I will write it. This function is used for removing the removing the removing the entry of dict object based by passing value of key value of what key value of key. Okay, students, value of key. Okay, if the value of key does not exist, then we get a key error. We get what error? Key error. We get key error. If the value of key does not exist, then we get key error. Used for removing the entry of dict object by passing the value of key. If the value of key does not exist, then we get a key error. Okay. Example, you see. Example, I'm going to give you. Example. You see that example here. I will take this, and this is the example here. So coming to this example part, I'm going to show you something like this. Because everything I'm explaining, because in my entire programming, these data types are going to be like anything. Without these data types, there is no programming of Python. You take any person, if you face an interview, many questions will come from data type. The talent of the person will come based on your data types only. You take any student, of course, I'm not boasting about it. You take any person, they are not at all good, even 10% in the data types. And the data types is your life of Python program, especially in the data sense to enter. Okay, DL. And print this 400 I'm passing, which is not there. You are getting a key error. And how to decide the error? Also, I'm saying 400 was not there. It is called a key error. This is the scenario of which function? Pop function. Now I'm going to give you the concept called what? Pop item. I'm giving pop item function. I'm explaining. What is the pop item function? I'm explaining. See the syntax here. Syntax is what? Dict obj dot pop item. Dict obj dot pop item. Now I'm writing. This function is used for. Dict object. This function is used for what I can say? Used for removing what? Key comma removing last element of last key comma value pair. Last entry. I can write it. Last entry means it is in the form of what? Key comma value. This function is used for removing last entry key comma value of dict object. Right? If we call this function on empty dict object, important, then we get which error? Key error, because no more keys and values now. That's why. So go for what examples here? I want to take the example section here. What are that examples? You observe it, ma. Here I will go to this place. Here I will go to this area. Now observe it. I will take this meaning. So of course, up to here I will take it, and something I will remove. Of course, some of the things are spelling mistakes and all those things are available that I will take off. Okay, pop item off. This is a wrong spelling mistakes. So here you see d1 dot pop item off, wrong. Last item is called what? 50 DL is removed. 50 DL, wrong. Last thing. And the remaining elements I am printing for your clarity purpose. I am showing d1 dot pop item. I am showing d1 dot pop item, and print the data. Here I am going to say print the data. Pop item off. It is printing that. d1 dot item off. It is printing that. d1 dot pop item off. Printing that. d1 dot print of this. It is going to be done. Pop item off. Removing that. And the dict of this one, it is printing this. And no more elements are there. It's an empty set, empty dictor. Now you are removing that. You are calling that key error is coming. So this is also clear for you. Are you following, my dear students? Come on, ma. Please give me a confirmation. Any entry to be removed, because all these functions are real-time users only. All these things, whatever we are discussing, these are all comes under. Anywhere else you want to remove certain type of entries, latest entries or last entries, if you want to remove, I will go for this type of information. Right? Everything I'm giving with a purposeful explanation only. Okay, fine. So coming to the next pop function is over. Right, ma? Vaishnavi. Thank you. Next function I'm going to introduce. So let us go to the next function called what? Another function called get function. Very good, my dear students. Now what is the function name now? Get function I'm going to introduce. The name itself says what is this function is. Easy. Let us follow, my dear students, quickly. Let us go to that. Here we have certain object you are taking. This is my dictionary, my dear students. Let us take some small entries. This is my data. Print of D1, type of D1. Yeah, from here, I want to get, of course, you already got it. How do you got it? Dictionary object of you pass the key. You pass the key, you will get the value of value. You see, here you passed what? 30. 30 is the key, and whose corresponding value is coming. There is one more thing is there. D1 dot get off, get off. What is that? What is that? 30 you pass it. 30. 30 you pass it. Get is the function which is taking the key and returning the value of value. Returning the value of value. Get is the function taking the input as what? Key and giving the value of value. Look at that data science. This is one way and this is another way. This is one way. This is another way. Next time passing of 20 you pass it. 20. I got the Django. I got the Django. 20. I pass a 10. I will pass a 10. So you got a Python. Now I will pass 100. Do you have 100 here? Do you have 100 here? No. That time it is not returning anything. That time it is not returning anything. No, ma, no, no key error. No key error. Not returning anything. Now you see one more special point I'm going to show you. Be careful. You say D1 of 100 you pass it. D1 of 100 you pass it. Here you are getting what error? Come on, ma. Come on, ma. What is that? It is going to give you key error is coming here. Key error is coming here. Are you following, my dear students? Right. Here we are feeling that. Here you see. Here we are feeling that nothing is coming. Actually, it is returning one value called none. Let me write it once again. Let me write it once again. Print of. What we are saying is like this. You see. I'm printing that. What is the data coming out of that? Once again, I'm saying here. Say that 10. What is the value coming? Python. What is the value next to printing here? 20 you pass it. I'm getting the value called what? Django. Now pass the value called 200. 200 is nothing but what? None is coming. None. Please remember that. If I don't find the key inside of that dictionary, you are getting the value called none. None is also called one type of value. None is also called one type of value. If you print it D1 off like this, if you write it, you see that what is happening here. You are getting key error here. The difference between get and this one, it will give you the key error. It will give you the value called none. Did you understand? Everybody should confirm. Yes, Mama, let's very good. So everybody should confirm that D1 dot get of 200 is called what? None is returning. D1 dot this one is giving the key error. And now I'm writing this function is used for. I'm writing, my dear students. This function is used for. This function is used for getting. This function is used for obtaining value of value by passing value of what? Key. Value of key. Right? This function is used for obtaining the value of value. Obtaining the value of value by passing the value of key. This function is used for obtaining the value of value by passing the value of key. Are you following, my dear students? Right? This function is used for obtaining the value of value by passing the value of key. Okay? Super. Next, I'm going to give you the clarity. If the value of key does not exist, be careful. If the value of key does not exist, then get function returns. It's a very, very important. If the value of key does not exist, then we get none. That is the next data type we are going to discuss. Yes, none. Syntax please. Now you see. Syntax please, I will say syntax is like this. My dear student, variable name is equal to, I'm giving the clarity in this. Dict obj dot get off key. I'll pass it. Once again, I'm giving Prasad Reddy. Please look at now. You said you have little confusion about that. You take this. You see this. This is the data. Prasad. Variable name. Value is equal to D1 dot get off 10. Get off 10. What is the answer? D1 dot get off 10. What is the 10 key? What is the value returned? Python. Prasad, you written ma. Answer me. Python. Oh, sorry. Value I need to print. Value I need to print. Yeah. What is that value printed? Python. Are you getting, my dear students? If you get confused again, so I will say D1 dot get and print the value Python. Python is printed. Yeah. Next, I will say one more thing called 20. 20. Print the value called this one, Django. Print the value 30. Print the value 30. Print the value of value. Print the value of value. That is called data science. Next, I'm going to say 100. Do you have 100 there? No. Then value printed is called none. Prasad, did you understand, ma? Right. Now, where we are using it, suppose this is one scenario I said. Now say for example, D is equal to, I'm writing. See, my dear student, HYD, TS, capital, Telangana state, HYD, comma, state and capital I'm writing. Now I'm writing Karnataka colon Bangalore, Bangalore colon Tamil Nadu, Tamil colon Chennai, comma. Next is called Mumbai, MH, Maharashtra, Mumbai, Mumbai, Maharashtra, MH, Mumbai. Like that, we have like this. What are these called? States and capitals. Am I correct, students? Print of D. It is printed like that. Somebody is asking, pass the state and then get the capital. Cap is equal to D dot get of TS. Print cap. You say cap. It is printed Hyderabad. Print TS. I said Tamil Nadu. You passed it. You are getting the capital values like this. Now you say something like Goa. Like I wrote like that. There is no Goa information in my table of values. So print that capital here. None is printed. I hope you got a clarity on my explanation. Okay, right. So, right, Prasad, happy? Very good. So very simple, ma. Only thing is concentrate. You will understand. Examples. So come on to the point back. We got this information because it's a very, very useful to you. Yeah. So coming to this point here, D1 dot get a value of value is coming. That is called like this. Now you are getting this thing like this. And what is the value here? None. This is a very important word to remember at this stage. So states and capitals here. Capital of Tamil Nadu, capital of Goa. Nothing is there inside of that. It is going to be that. So get the function you already understand. Get the function is clear. Okay. If at all you want to use it like this, also you can say D1 off. You say D off. You can say like this. You can say another way of writing. You will get key error in this case. This also I will copy. With this also you can use it. This is also going to give you called key error is coming. Like this. Okay, students. Next, I'm going for one more function. I want to take it. What is my another function here? Keys function. I'm going to take it. Keys function. So this is a function called E. This is the F I'm taking. F. Keys function. It is very easy for you. Let us start. Here, I'm going to take up. So take like this. Take like that. Directly you can take. Caps is equal to caps. States you want that? States is equal to D dot keys function. Keys function is used for getting only the keys. TS, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, like that. It is going to give you only keys. Print states. See, my dear students, you are getting dictionary of keys. It is returning. The dictionary of keys. TS, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, etc. It is coming. It's not only that, you can take the other kind of elements also. Like this, you take it. So something like course code, CRS codes, or courses, CRS codes is equal to D1 dot keys. You see D1 dot keys. Print of, what is this now? CRS codes I'm writing. So how many courses are there? 3 course codes are there. This is the keys information. This is the course information. I hope that you understand the courses, because this type of scenarios are very, very important for me. In my programming regularly, I will use it. I'm saying that I'm going to give you this function is used for obtaining what? Set of keys. Only keys. This name itself says set of values of keys. I can say values of keys. That's it. Syntax is what, sir? Syntax I will write it. Variable name is equal to dict obj dot keys function. I can say this is like this. Okay. Now you can print like this also, my dear students. One is a D is a dictionary. One more is a D1 is a dictionary. I can write like this. See, my dear students, for some X in D. Already tab of X. See that what is printed? All the keys are printed like this. Also, you can write it. You can print like this also. You see D dot keys also you can write it. Keys you can write it. Say that print of X. It is printed like this also. Directly you can write it. This part also you can take care. This is also one more additional examples. Because we used a little bit for loop. Don't worry about the for loop. I will explain that in detail. So you can get like this also. You can get it in another way also. What is that? D1. What is the D1? This course related kind of things. So it is not only X. I can write K. I can write my name. No problem. You print that KVR here. KVR is holding that values. See that what is coming. D1. What is that? All these things are coming. Next, you can write not only that, you can say D1 dot what you are saying. Keys you are saying. It will print you what? It will print you that. Same type of values are coming. You can take like this also. Because all these things are very important in my programming, which I'm going to introduce. So coming out of that, so these are the values are coming. Beautiful. Next, I want to go for another function. Keys my function is clear, my dear students. Keys function is clear. Right. Come on. In every moment of it, we are going in detail of it. In detail of that, we are entering. Fine, students. Right now, let us start, students. Now, next, right, Puja, simple. Last example is a D1 dot. What is the D1 here? D1 is this. Puja, simple, ma. D1 is called what? A 10 key value, key value, key value. What is happening here? D1 dot keys. How many keys are coming here? 10 is coming, 20 is coming, 30 is coming. What is that for loop will do? First, what is this from these values? First, 10 is coming and falling in KVR. 10 is printing. Second value is falling in KVR, printing the 20. 30 is falling in KVR, printing 30. What is there, ma? Simple, na? Are you understanding, ma? Puja? Did you understand, Puja? Yes. Okay, ma. Good. Coming to the next part is called what? A values function. I want to go for it. Values function. I want to go for it. This is called keys. You can easily say about values also what it can do. What it can do, my dear student, you only tell me. What it can do? This is a key function. You can take values will come. Only values will come. Not at all a difficult. So I will take it G. What is the function name? Values. Yes, students, you see values. So this function is used for obtaining set of values of value. Set of values of value. Right? Obtaining that. Now I'm going to say here values. Okay. So go for the example, sir. Go for the example, sir. Okay. Let me close this area and go to this area here. Now let us take it. Take that D1 and D2. D here. See, my dear students. D here. Print of what you know. D. You see these values are printed. Now you say values is equal to D dot. What is the function name? Values function. And don't think that this and this is same. I can take any variable. Vals is equal to print vals, ma. Print vals. Please look at that. It is going to print the list of values. Values means what? Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, and then values only coming. Earlier it gave you what? Keys came. Okay, happy. How do you print this? Another way, sir. Print. What is that? Caps. See, my dear students, I'm writing for. What I'm saying, caps, in what? Vals. Vals means what? It is containing these values. What is happening at that time? First value kept into cap. Print that cap off. Print cap. First Hyderabad is printed. Next, what is the value? Next placed Bangalore. Bangalore will be printed. Next Chennai will be placed. Chennai. Next Mumbai will be placed. Mumbai is printed. See, my dear students, here I say here print of caps, and printing the data. See that all the capitals are printed. It's not only that, you can print it directly. What is that? Dictionary object dot D dot. What you want? If I say keys, you will get it. If I say values will come. See, my dear students, how simple it is. Values, whatever you like it, you are going to get it. Either you can get it into some variable and use that variable, or directly you can use it and you can get it. So this comes under values function. We are going to use it like this. Coming to the point of it, here we are going to use it. Krishali, what, ma? I'm using two approaches, na? Krishali, I'm taking that. Two things I'm going to take it, ma. See, can we paste directly D dot values? Or we have to store the values in a variable? So already done, already explained. Both of them done. Both of them answered. Both of them completed. In my example. Where? You have to observe it. Where is it? You see. Here. Both of them has done it. Values, the variable I put it, and I pasted this D dot values. Krishali, are you getting, ma? Your answer is already there. Are you getting, Krishali? Please answer, ma. Yeah, this is already there. Okay. So coming to the point of it, it is predefined function. All the values are completed here. So directly I used the values here, variable I'm using, and I printed that. Now I got it. Now this is also one more kind of thing. Also done it. Okay. This is the scenario of which function? Values function. Next, last but one, very important items function. I need to take it. Items function. So I'm taking H function is called what? Items function. I am going to take it. Very simple, my dear students. Items function gives both key comma value pairs. It will give. This function, of course, so some special concept I want to say. This concept, this function is used for. Come on to the point of it. Is used for obtaining key comma value pair from Dict object individually. From this function is used for obtaining key comma value pair from Dict object one at a time. Sir, come on, use it. Come on to the point back. So take that D1 object here. D is equal to print of the D. Okay, sir. Now keys comma values. Keys and vals. Directly I'm writing, taking one variable D dot items. See, ma, D dot items, which is going to return print of keys vals. It is going to print, you see. It is one tuple. This is another tuple. Printing to what? List of tuples. I hope you are understanding. How to print this? Or this is one way. How do you print? Please look at that, students. Please look at that, students. Here I'm saying for key for kv, I will write kv key value in any variable. You can use it, ma. No problem, no problem. In keys values, keys vals. Keys vals contains what? This is the first item. This is the first item. This is the first entry. That first entry I'm going to put it in where? Kv. KV. You print that KV. Print of KV. What is printed? What is printed? TS and TS Hyderabad is printed. It is called the one tuple. Next, this one is placing. That is also printing. Next, this is printing. The third one also. Fourth one also. It is going on printing that. So print that. Enter key and say that print of KV. I will show you one beautiful point for you. See that what is happening, ma? Keys vals. Keys vals. What is happening? Okay, mistake. This is not a KVR. It is supposed to print what? Key. I need to print KV. You need to print KV. By mistake, R is printed. I need to print V. See that now? It is printed. It is printed. Yes, yes, ma. Malaysia. So this is printed. The data. These entries are printed one by one. I hope you are following me. I hope you are following me. You can also print it directly like this. KV D dot items. You can say items. You can say directly. You can print it. Print a KV. You can print it like this also. My dear students, please be careful. Now I'm going to apply with your help. I'm going to write one special point. Same thing. Same thing. Here you applied D dot items. How many items are coming? First what is coming? First what is coming? TS HYD is coming. This is an entry coming. What is that entry? Total entry kept into KV. It is a one single variable. Today what I'm doing, I'm saying that a complete entry, I'm bifurcating. I'm splitting this entry into two variables, K comma V. I'm saying. Now you see this D dot items first time give you TS. The TS in that I'm bifurcating. TS kept in K, HYD kept in V. Separately I'm printing. Separately I'm printing. Earlier I was using one variable only, it is printed. Today I'm using two separate variables. First time you are looking in this K comma V. D dot items gives you this part. In that TS I'm holding in separate variable, HYD I'm holding in separate variable. See that? Print it, my dear student. K comma, comma. Just one decorative point I'm taking, comma V I'm taking. Just a decoration, print statement, decoration. So see that how it is printed. TS HYD, Karnataka, Bangalore, Tamil Nadu, Chennai. Like this I'm printing. Dear students, are you understanding? Are you understanding, my dear students? It is not only KV, my dear student. I can take state and capital. Capital I can take it. Capital. Any variable you can take it, ma. You can say here. I can say state. State I can say. You can write any symbol on your own. Like this you can say. Like this you can say. Say capital I can take it. You can print like this also. It is printed. So see, these many ways and means are there to deal with the programming. So coming to the point of it, I hope that. Right. Yes, ma. We can print Samradhani. You can print that part also. No problem at all. No problem at all. We can print only that part also by using, I already told you, Nama. I already told you. You can get it by using pandas. Anything can be obtained using Python. No problem. I will show you that also. Whatever you want, you can print that part only. No issue at all. No issue at all. We can print it. No issue at all. We can get it. Okay. Right. So let us coming to the syntax. I'm going to say syntax. What is the syntax here? Variable name is equal to dict obj data items. What is an example part here? See the example part I'm going to give you. What is an example part here? We are going to take this many of example. So coming to this point, see every moment of it, I'm giving so much of a description for everything. And with this, you can see how beautiful programmer you will become. So it is going to print these many number of values here. These many number of values. So this you give some this space and you are going to get it. This is wrongly typed. Yeah, this is going to print. This is going to print this kind of output. This is going to print this type of output. So it's not only to be taken like that. Key values you are taking directly, you are taking the function and you are printing that in another way, another customized format you are printing by holding into K comma V. By holding into state comma capital, you are printing in some other customized format here. By using customized format, you are printing. So here you are getting like this. I hope you are understanding this function called what? Quickly understand me. Last one is called what? Last function is called update function. I am taking update function. I am going to take it. HI. This is the last function we are taking. Update function. Update function. We are going to get it. Shall we start, students? Shall we go for the update? Yes. So up to here, is it clear? Come on, faster. Response is only 70% are communicating today. The other 10%, daily 80% will be communicating. Today I felt some 10% reduced that communication. Yeah, very good. Now it is speed up. Very good, students. Coming to the point of this. Look at students. D1 is equal to, right, ma'am? Sudarshan, thank you. Let us coming to the 10 colon 3.4. Carefully observe it, ma'am. Account number and balance. 20 colon 4.5. Comma 30 colon. I'm saying that something like a 6.7. 40 colon 3.4. 40 colon 3.4. 10 colon 3.4. 20 colon 4.5. 30 colon 6.7. 40 colon 3.4. Yes. Print D1. Carefully understand. Print D1. This is the data. There is another D2 is there. There is another D2 is there. That is 100 colon 1.2 and 20 colon or something like 100 colon 1.2. Carefully observe. 200 colon 200 colon 2.2. That's it. Enough. Now this is a D2. Print a D2, my dear student. D2. So we got the data. We got the data. Yeah. D1 we got the data. Anyhow, we did this D1 and D2. Right. Now I want to update the values of D2. I want to update the D1 values. Updating means what? There are three ways are there to update it. Please look at that. All the D2 values I want to add it to D1. All the values of D2 I want to add it to D1. How do you do that? D1 dot update of D2. It indicates that D1 values are updated with D1 dot update. D1 values you are updating with what values? D2 values. See that D2 values are completely new. 100 and 200 are the keys which are not present in D1. Simply these are added to D1. Simply they are added to D1 because here we have 100, 10, 20, 30, 40. Here complete keys are different. Here complete keys are different. So simply D1 values are added to D1, which is called one variety of updation. Print of D1. See, my dear students, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40 as usual. This is containing 100, 1.2 as it is. They are added. This is called a 1 point. Okay, please be careful. D3 is equal to 10 colon 12.3. 10.3 comma 200 colon something like 13.4. Be careful. This is a D3 mod. D3 print of D3. What is this? 10 colon 12.3 20 colon 13.4. I want to update D3 values with the D1. With the D1. How I'm writing? You see D1 dot update of D3. See that time what is happening? Already D3 contains what? 10 colon 12.3. Already 10 was there in D1. Already 10 was there in D1 with the 3.4. Now 3.4 is updated with the 12.3. Understand that. D3 contains what? 10 colon 12.3, 20 colon this one. D3 values are 10 is already there. D1 was already containing 10. That means this 3.4 old value of value updated with the 12.3. 20 remains same, 30 remains same, 40 remains same, 100 remains same. Again you see in D3 200 is equal to 13.4. In 200 2.2 was there, it is updated with the 13.4. Just press enter key. Print D1 once again. Print D1 once again. See that 10 is equal to 12.3 updated with the 12.3 and 200 is equal to 13.4. Did you understand this? Did you understand this? Did you understand this? Okay, my dear students, all of you should understand my point. Okay, now, okay, very good, super, right. Now, one student is asking, yesterday only I told you, sir, can we write a key value as a float type? Can you write a key value as a float type? He is asking that. Is it? Yesterday only I told big no. I said no. I said no. Yesterday only I was addressed it. Why I said? Because floating point values are differing there in their decimal places. It is going to decimal places are going to be there, which is not recommended to take, I said. So coming to the point of it, the syntax says like this only. The syntax says like this only. You cannot say the syntax says like this. One dictionary updated with another dictionary like this only. You have to follow the syntaxes, right? Now, coming to the point of it, one more small thing I will take it. D4 is equal to, look at my dear students, last and final. D4 is equal to, here D2 values are completely different. D3 values are completely existing values overlapped. That is replaced. D4 is equal to some 20 colon 12.4 or something like 15.4. Come on now here, 300 is 300 colon 6.7. What is happening here? D4. Now I'm going to say print D4 here, values are printed. Now I'm going to say D1 dot update of D4. D1 values are this one. Now I'm going to update with the D4. 20, 15.4. Already 20 is there. There is a 4.5. He is updated with the 15.4. 300 was not there here. 300 was added as a new entry here. 300 is added as a new entry there. Did you understand? One is replacing, one more is a new entry. Only 20 is updated and 30 will be updated as a new entry. So here I gave very clearly this information. See, my dear students, 20 becomes 15.4 and 300 is added in the last. Are you understanding? Is it clear for all of you? This is the point to be rememberable. So this is the predefined function of this. So I'm going to say this is an example part of it. This is the example part of it. Now I'm going to give you the clarity on this area. So say this point is, this function is used for updating or adding key comma value pair of one dict object with another dict object. One dict object to another dict object. So say that it is a syntax. So updating or adding. So syntax is called what you know, dict object 1 dot dict object update of dict object 2. Here which one is added to which one, that is important. Here dict object 1 updated with dict object 2 values, or dict object 2 updates the value of dict object 1. Anything in English we can write it. Here, dict object 1 values, dict object 1 values are updated with dict object 2 values. So coming to the point of it, here no shallow copy, no deep copy, my dear students. Don't imagine our own concepts, please. So here that is not the case at all. Here content is not the same. Here content is not same. Please don't go for that. Okay, right. So dict object 1 values are updated with dict object 2 values. Maybe it is updating, maybe it is adding, maybe it is updating, maybe it is adding the values. I hope you are clear about this. This is called what? Dict object. D1 values are here, D1 values are here, D2 values are here, and here D2, D1 values are here, and D3 values are here, D3 values are here. Now see that different examples. Purely new elements are there. So D2 values, D2 purely new values, purely old, updating the existing values, and the new values with the new old values with existing values. Everything is given here, and updating these values, we got this point. I hope everything is available here. So this is about which data type this is. Come on, my dear students, which data type this is? Dict data type. Is the dict data type is clear? Yes. So almost if you take the consideration here, you see that it is almost, it's a fundamental data types, sequence data type, sequence list data type, setter data type, dict data type. Last and final, one small point I want to say. Right. Fine. Coming to the point of it, dict framer. See, my dear student, that is what I'm going to tell you, that only. In Pandas level, I'm going to teach. What I'm going to teach, that only I'm going to say. Look at that. Right. Look at this. Ketan, Upes. Now you see. D1 is equal to, that is, I'm going to discuss here. I'm going to say, suppose there is a 10 is the product code. Assume that 10 is the product code. For what? For example, assume that 10 is the product code for this many elements. Who is that 10 or ranking number 1? For example, ranking number 1. What are the ranking number 1 subjects? For example, if you want me to take it, I'm taking Python. For example, here I'm taking ML, comma, DL. Carefully observe it. ML, comma, AI. This is called one subjects. See that I'm taking. This is called one set. One dictionary. This is called one key. Of course, this I'm explaining in the Pandas level. Pandas. But at this point of time, you should understand what we did so far. Key value, like that we take. One, this is called what? List of values for one key. Pandas I will explain, in the further it is a topic name. I will explain that. Right now, don't worry about it. Because we are in the beginning topic, data types only. Pandas is one topic for used in data analysis and artificial intelligence. I will explain, I said. One is a key, and this is a list of values. Comma, two, ranking number 2. I'm going to take it there. C language, comma, C++. I'm taking here C language and a C++, and next is called something like 8086 microprocessor programming, like this. This is called what? For the key, there are some list of values are there. Comma 3, I'm writing here, I'm writing there. What I'm writing there, something like Java. Next I'm taking here Spring, like that I'm just taking like this. Enough. This is called what? End of it. In the dictionary, beginning and last, one key, values. One key, one values. That means key can contain any number of values, not only one value like this, because when I go to the higher end concept, I'm going to deal with this. D1, you see that inside the dictionary, I'm writing the list, list of values. How we can display, sir, for K, comma, V. See, my dear students here, K, comma, V, for K, comma, V. For K, you take it first. In D1 dot keys, you take it. Keys, I'm applying. Right, print of K. It is going to print that keys, 1, 2, 3. Now you can print values also. V, you can print values also. D1 dot values you can say. It is, you can print that V, you can print it. See that values are printed. First value, second value, third value, you can print. Okay. Now, how do you print these values separately? I will tell you that also. Right. Coming to the point of it. Right. Now I want to print both of them. 1 minute. To the point of it, I want to print both key, comma, value pairs. How do you do that? For K, comma, V in D1 dot items. You have to remember these functions. Items. Now you can print it. How do you print it? Yesterday I told already K, comma, something like this. I can say like this. I'm just writing comma V. I just said. See that now it is printed. For 1, this is the values. For this 2, this is the values. For this 3, this is the values. Like this we got it. Are you understanding? This is called a frame like. It is like a frame. For one key, many values are there. It is looking like a data frame. It is looking like a data frame. So some student is that, some student name is what? Ketan Upas. Did you understand what I said in the beginning? Did you understand Ketan Upas? Yes, yes. So more than that, I will tell you so many things in the class. Beyond that, we will discuss many of the things I will explain. This is called some additional example I am giving. Some additional example I am giving. This one, just to keep in mind that this is also possible. So this is also possible like this. So I'm not going to keep it in the different way. Yeah, I'm going to give you this answer like this. So coming to the point back, coming to this values, you see values are printed like this, and the next is called something like this is printed like this. So here the values are printed one, and then these values are printed. So within the dictionary, you can take other kind of values also, no problem at all. I hope that predefined functions concept is clear. Dict data type is also clear. Okay, students, shall I move forward? Last data type I want to cover, non-data type. So I hope everybody is clear about this. Last data type I want to go for, non-category data type I want to go for. Non-category data type we want to go for it. You can write tuple format also, you can write it. Sudarshan, you can write a tuple format also, no problem. You can write set format also. You can write all types of formats inside of the dictionary, no issues at all. And list is the master data type in the entire Python programming. Okay, student, are you able to get my points? Did you understand what I'm talking? Yes. Shall I go to the non-category data type? Yes. So it is a very easiest data type now. It is one of the easiest data type. It is nothing else is difficult. It is nothing else is difficult. What is that is? Every we have seen so far all put 13 data types. Total 14 data types are there. Out of that 14 data types, 13 data types completed successfully. One data type is there which is used to store no value at all, which is nothing but no value to use. Non-data type is nothing but nothing. Non-data type is nothing but nothing. So understand, my dear student, non-data type is nothing but the val is a data type in this which is nothing is going to store. So coming to the point of it, non type in Python is a data type of the object where the object does not have any value, but you can always take one value which is called a none. Value means what? 10 is the value, all of you, because it's a little confusing data type, right? Coming to the point of it, here 10 is called one value. 10.34 is called one value. 10.34 is called one value. 2.3j is called one value. 3.2j is called one value. True is called one value. Right? Something like a double quotes Python is called one value. Like that, we have so many values we represented. 13 values we have represented. There is a value called none. So coming to the point of it, here none is the value. So coming to the point of it, none is called one type of value. Where do you store this none type of value? One data type is required. That data type is called none type. Are you able to understand, my dear student? None is called one type of value whose data type is none type. Let me give you the clarity once again to you. Once again. I'm taking like this. See, my dear students, all of you take like this. Dictionary you take it. Just now I said to you 10:34, 20:4.5, 30:6.7, 40:3.4. What I said to you, variable name, something like value is equal to, just now I said one example, 10. Look at that. Print of val. It is printed 3.4, which is of what type? Type of val. Listen, ma, all of you. Print of type of val. What is the value printed? Float type, because 3.4 is a float type. Similarly, you pass it here 20, print that value, comma, value. What is the value? 4.5, which is of what type? Float type. So next is called what? Careful, 200. Do you have any 200 inside of this dictionary? Do you have any 200 inside of the dictionary? No. What is the value of value? Print it. Print the value. What is the value of value actually? None. None is the value of which type? Which is going to print like this. None is printed. Whose type is called? Class. What is the type? None type. What is the none type? Data type. This is of which value? None. None is also called one value. When it is going to get that value? When you don't find the value, when the operation is unsuccessful, you are going to get one value. That value is called none. So let us press enter key here. See that none is the value coming because the 200 was not there. None. See that function. This function is not giving any type of result. None type is used to represent the value called none. None is nothing but no value at all. I hope that you are understanding. None category data type is used for. Once again, I am writing none type. Here I am writing this category data type. I am writing this category data type is used for none type in, or I can say this like this. I can write it now. This category data type, none category data type. This category contains class name as none type. Everybody will say none. It is a wrong answer actually. The value of none type, I will write it. The value of, this is a very important in interview point of view. The value of none type is what? None type is none. The value of none type is none. Small none, no. This is wrong. This is called wrong. Capital N. All of you type it. You type it like that. That is a wrong answer. All of you type it once. None. This is called none. Value of none type is none. In other words, I can write it. Otherwise, I can write it. Look at that, my dear students. I'm writing none is equal to some 13.45. You see that error. Because the none is a keyword. None is the keyword. You cannot assign the value to none. None is having some meaning internally. None is having one predefined value. For what data type? None type data type. So I'm writing here none. I'm writing none is a predefined value. See, dear students, none is a predefined value. None is a predefined value. For which data type? None type data type. None type data type. None type data type. Next, I'm writing here one more thing. True is equal to 23. It is also called error because the true is called one predefined value. True is called one predefined value. False is called one predefined value. Like that, none is also called one value for which type? None type. None type. Are you understanding? So, coming to the point of it. Now, my dear student, please don't get small, very silly doubts, my dear students. Please see, one student is asking this one. This one is my time based. In none, we can't store the value. In none, can we store? No, what is the meaning of this? I told already. What is this? You see here? Is this none and this none same? Huh? What is this doubt? What is this? This is called after all one variable. This is called capital N. Python is a case sensitive. Just I don't want to consider this. So please take you apply your intelligence. So see that none is equal to something like 23.45. Yes, no problem. Because capital N is different from this one. If you get such type of doubts, you cannot reach to the higher stages, because if you get this type of thing, I think name of the student is what? Vamshi Krishna. Please improve your doubt capacity. Because if you ask that type of thing, I cannot move forward. Because already we have a discussion. Python is a case sensitive language, right? So please improve your things of that, right? Go to the place of this one. So none data type we are getting. None is the predefined value. None predefined value of that. So you cannot. Next. One more thing is, one more point I want to write it. What is the point I'm writing? Look at that. Coming to this point here. L1 is equal to list of. You can create. T1 is equal to tuple of. Done. D1 is equal to dict of. S1 is equal to set of. Like this we can do it. I can create the objects almost all empty things. This is, you cannot create an object of none type. N1 is equal to, we cannot write none type. None type is also one type of class. List is also one class. Empty list, empty tuple, dict, set, etc. Because why object is able to create? Because we can store many values. It is not possible to create. It is an error. Why they raised an error? Because it is going to contain only one value called none. What is the need of creating an object? What is the values we pass additionally? Because only one value. That's why object creation not possible. It is an error. It is not possible. Are you understanding what I'm talking? Dear students, are you understanding what I'm talking? Yes. So coming to the point of it, we are going to deal this. Kind of things. So coming to the point of it, an object of none type cannot be created. So that point I want to write it, because these are the important things in FAQs. An object of what? An object of none type cannot be created. Can't be created. Why we can't create? Because it contains a single value none. I can write because it contains a single value. It contains a single value called none. That's it. Single value called none. Okay, right. And one more thing is, people will ask a question. Sir, is none type is false? Come on. The value none is not. Come on, fast. False. It is not at all belongs to any value. Some of none means they will think of false. Is the value of none is false? Come on, quickly. Is the value of none is false? No. Is the value of none is a space? No. Is the value of none is called empty? Is the value of none is empty? No. None is what? None is none. None is none. If at all you want to have comparison, you can write happily. None double equal to false, you say. You will get false. None is not equal to, you say, none is not equal to, see the capital none is false. The value false. These are different. They are not equal. None is equal to space. Space they are writing. It is false. None itself is a value. Yes, Pooja, correct. None itself is a value. None is not a false. None is not a false. None is not a space. None is not an empty. None is a value itself. Hence, none itself is a value. None itself is the value. Is the value. I can just say where I will use this none. Where I will use this none. The real-time implementation of none is to nullify the object. To nullify the object. Suppose, for example, I have created one object. I have created one object. Let me go to that. Let me go to that implementation. I'm going to explain in my programming. See where I used to cover it. To take my example, 11 o'clock, which is just recently completed. Whoops features. Destructor concept. You take it. Destructor concept. Take the destructor example 3, which I'm going to explain there. You see, this is an employee class. There I wrote EO1 is equal to none. Garbage collection calls del function. Forcibly we are calling garbage collector to destroy my object. EO2 is equal to none. We are making the garbage collector to call, making the object as a nullify. I'm going to explain this type of scenarios in my further programming. Nothing to worry about this. Only today we are discussing. We are discussing in almost entire programming of mine. Let me take one small paintbrush. I will create one big object. I will create one object. I created one object. What is my object here? List L1. You take it. No problem. L1 is equal to what list of. Okay, L1 dot append of L1 dot append of some value. L1 dot append of some value. L1 dot append of some value. I added a lot of values. So lot of values are added. Okay, lot of values are added here. Okay, many more values are added. Like this, I added many more values. Okay, now after adding some address is there now. Some address is there 1, 2, 3. This object is having memory space. Object is having memory space in main memory of the computer. I want to destroy this object. I want to make the garbage collector to collect this memory space. That time I will do what? Killing that object. L1 is equal to none. You are writing. Once you say null, forcefully, who is coming? Garbage collector is coming, which will remove the memory space. Of this L1. Okay, it's not only call Sudarshan. That is del is different and this is different. Del function is removing the individual values as well as object. But here I'm nullifying my object. I'm nullifying my del function separate. That is, I don't want to mix this thing with any of it. I will explain in the concept of my programming. Del function will remove the object automatically when the program is over. Now I'm saying forcefully. I'm going to call the garbage collector. That time you make the nullify. Simple ma. There is a big person is there who is a more popular person. Enemies are there for that popular person. What that enemy will do? Popular person is equal to none. They are making him to kill. What is that is called none? They are making him none. That is nothing but value maker nullifying. That is called what? Forcefully garbage collector is that. The popular person bond 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, so on, 100 years over. What is happening? Del function will be called. Last del function will be called. 100 years, garbage collector will call. There are two ways are there. Forcefully calling and end life of the person is over. Are you getting this difference? And don't tell this example in interviews. Are you getting? Right? Are you getting, students? So come to the point of it. This is just only analogy I make it. Analogy I make it. But this is equal to any object forcefully want to make it to collect to the garbage collector, nullify that object. One sentence I will write it. If we want to make the object and whose memory space to if we want to make the object and whose memory space to destroy or what? Remove by the garbage collector, because all these things I'm going to explain. Just now I show you one program in the destructor concept. In that I will explain. If we want to make the object and whose memory space to destroy or remove by the garbage collector, then whose memory space, whose object identity, then whose object value must be made as. Come on, must be made as. Yes, I forget. Must be made as. Come on, guys, I forget. Yes, none. N capital. If you write small, I will give imposition. If you write small, I will give imposition. Sumant, why you are writing small none? I told you already. None is the value. So did you understand this now? Forcefully, the object is getting collected. Right now, this is the scenario which I'm trying to give you. This is the value I want to give you. This scenarios here like that. So here you come back to this place once more. And one more point I want to write it. If a function is not returning, see my dear student, if a function is not returning any value, then it's a value. Then its value is none. If a function is not returning any value, then its value is none. So you have seen. Now I'm going to show you certain examples. Certain examples I'm going to give you here. Certain examples I'm going to give you the clarity. So of course there is a lot of discussion is there. I will take it. So what is required, what is not required, I will just remove it. So d1 dot value here I'm giving. What is the type I'm printing? Type I'm printing. d1 dot get of that value 4.5. Okay, 4.5. Now I'm going to get it next to d1 dot get of value. d1 dot get of value. See that function is not going to return anything. It is a none here, none. So next none is not going to be like this. None is not going to be like this. None value should not be taken to assign some other values. So none should not be taken. It is a syntax error. Like a true is equal to 3. Like a 2 is also one predefined value. You should not take any value for that. Next, false is equal to some type of value. So these are the predefined values for certain data types. So none is equal to this one. Yes, it is valid because it is a small n. It is going to be something different. Bool is also containing 2 values. You cannot go for doing that. So list is here, etc. You can create, but you cannot create an object of none. You cannot create an object of none. You cannot. See that error. Error is coming. None is equal to false, which is called false. I mean to say none is not a false. That is called false. So none is not a space. That is called like this. That is called like that. So right, like Diraj, like a void data type, like a none in Python. Exactly, Diraj, excellent. So this is the information related to void. None. More about none I will explain in the class. Is it understandable, students? Is it understandable, students? Right, my dear students. This is related to what? This is related to what? None category data type. Right, ma. Santosh, sign on. Memory view is not a correct data type. We are going to use it in some other different way. We use it. That is for how much memory space is taking. We are going to use it. Right. So coming to the point of it, none data type is clear. I hope almost all the data types are clear for you. None category data type is clear. My dear students, is the data types are clear for all of you? Malesh, very good, ma. Is the data types are clear? How many data types are there in Python? Everybody try to answer me. How many data types are there? 14 data types. Are you confident enough in these 14 data types? Are you confident enough in these 14 data types? Yes. Now, next, this is the major important topic. Tomorrow's class when we come back, we are entering into the most important topic called what? Typecasting concept. Now we are entering into the programming part. We learned how to prepare the single sentences in the Python programming. We learned single sentences how to do it. Typecasting in Python programming, I'm going to explain. Typecasting techniques in Python programming. So typecasting techniques. It is only the data types we discussed. Once if I start the programming, right? So once if I start the programming, that time we can go for it. So coming to the point of it. So typecasting techniques I'm going to explain in tomorrow's class. So what is the tomorrow's concept? Because time is also up now. What is the tomorrow's concept? What is the tomorrow's concept? All of you type and show me once. All of you type and show me once. Typecasting techniques in tomorrow class. Then after that, only thing is you must be good in the coding part. So dear students, shall we start the discussion now? Typecasting techniques in Python we are going to discuss. Typecasting techniques in Python we are going to enter now. So all of you must follow me very carefully. Before that, we discussed one small topic, base conversion technique. Did you remember that? Base conversion techniques. Did you remember, my dear students? Base conversion techniques. How many functions are there? How many functions are there? Beautiful, ma. Bin of, oct of. Next is called hex of. These are the base conversion functions. Okay. Yeah, you are already very good. Yeah, everybody has responded like anything. Today, we are talking about the typecasting techniques. This is a regularly asking question. What is the difference between base conversion functions and typecasting functions? Base conversion functions, which I was written, is converting the base 2 into base 8 and base 2 into base 16. Like that, converting one base value into another base value. But a typecasting technique's purpose is converting one type of data type into value into another type of data type value. For example, I have a value called 10. 10 is what type? Quickly say to me. 10 is what type? Come on, immediate answer I want. Beautiful. It is called int type. Now I want to convert it into 10.00. 10.00. Which is of what type? Float type. I can convert into 10 within the double quotes. Which is of what type? str. So one data type value want to convert into another type of value. Now I'm writing the first thing. I'm going to give you a lot of examples. The purpose of typecasting techniques in Python. Is that to convert. I'm giving one beautiful sentence. To convert one possible value. This is a very important statement I'm writing. One possible type of value into another possible type of value. Another possible type of value, another possible type of value. For this we are going to use it. The purpose of typecasting techniques in Python is that to convert one possible type of value into another possible type of value. So why you use the word called possible? All types of values cannot be converted into another type, right? For example, KVR cannot be converted into numerical. Can it be converted into numerical, my dear students? Can it be converted into numerical, my dear students? Quickly, mom. Can it be converted into numerical? Into numerical? No. Numerical, no. It is answer is saying no. That means str value cannot be converted into numerical like this. You cannot convert. But I can convert to 10. If it's an str, I can happily convert to 10. No problem. No problem. I can convert. No problem. We can convert. We can convert. That is what I'm going to give you. I will give you a lot of explanation in the class. Lot of explanation in the class. Okay. So I'm going to give you the clarity now. Already we have seen it in our classroom. Tuple is converted into what? Tuple is converted into list. List converted into tuple. List converted into set. Set converted into tuple. Have you seen the discussion in our class? Come on, students. We have seen that byte, list converted into bytes, list converted into byte array. Like that, we have seen. Now I'm going to write it. In Python programming, we have five fundamental typecasting techniques. Fundamental typecasting techniques. We have 5 fundamental typecasting techniques. They are, see my dear students, they are, first one is called what? Int. Int is a data type actually. Yeah, right. Yes, ma, Srinivas. Follow me. Int is a data type. You have seen already in our class. List is a data type. It is a class name. List of, you have seen list of. Like that, int is a data type. We have a function called what? Int of. So I'm going to take the scenario here. What is the function name? Int of. First one is called float of. Next 3 is called what? Bool of. Come on. Next 4th is called what? Now you tell me. 4th one. I'm waiting for your answer. Beautiful. Who is saying double? I think they're out of order. Who is that person double of? So I can't say anything to them. Who is that? I think Srinivas, double you are saying. Right, ma'am? Please be careful, my dear students. Complex of. Next is called 5th one is called str of. That's it. These are the 5 fundamental. Already you have seen these kind of things in my class. 6th one you have seen. What is that? Bytes of you have seen. Already done. Already completed. 7th one you have completed already what? Byte array. Have you seen it or not already? 8th one we have seen. List of. Next 9th one you have seen already. Not tuple of. 10th one you have seen already. Set of. You have seen 11th one already. Frozen set of. And 12th one you have seen already. Dict of. You have seen like that. And 13th one is not there. None type is not there, which is not possible, I said. Not possible. Totally how many typecasting techniques? 5. Totally 12 are there. These you have seen already, and which we are going to come in different context. Range of is also there. Range of also is there. Out of 14, you have seen 13 typecasting techniques. Range onwards I did not already explain. Already range was also explained for you. Range is explained. Range of value, range of start comma end, start comma stop, range of start comma start, stop comma step. Did you remember, my dear students, that part? Yes. Now I am going to discuss about these kind of things. These are called what? 5 fundamental typecasting techniques. This I did not address. This we want to discuss it. My dear students, tell me, what is the purpose of typecasting techniques? Come on, students, all of you. What is the purpose of typecasting? To convert one possible type of value into what? Another possible type of value is called what? Typecasting. How many typecasting techniques we have? 5 types of typecasting techniques we have. First typecasting technique I'm going to explain. First typecasting techniques I want to explain. Is it easy to remember or difficult to remember? Come on, all of you tell me. Is it easy to remember? Come on, easy. Because already told you. Int data type, float data type, float function. Bool data type, bool function. Complex data type, complex function. str data type, str function. Like that you need to remember. Because already we have looked into the bool data type. Already those things I explained already in the class. Tuple type, setter type, and all those things. First typecasting I'm going to explain. Look at that. First one I'm going to discuss in the class, my dear students. How simple it is. Now I'm going to give you the clarity here. What is the first one I'm going to say? Int of. Let us start the int type. So I'm going to give you the clarity. First one you see, my dear students. Int of is used for converting any possible value, any possible type of value into type of value. Any possible value means I'm going to show lots of examples. Sir, what is the syntax? Very, very simple. Variable name is equal to int of. What values you can convert it? Look at that. Look at these conversions, my dear student. I want to convert float into int I will see, bool into int I will see, complex into int I will see, str into int I will see. That means 2 to 1 I will check, 3 to 1 I will check, 4 to 1 I will check, 5 to 1 I will check. Come on, what is the syntax? You can easily understand. What is the first one? Float. Next, what is the second one? Bool. Next, what is the next one? Complex. Next, what is the next one? str. These many number of things I have to check it. Are you following, my dear students? Confirm. Is it okay? Yeah. Come on to the example. Example part I'm going to see. Because in written test point of view, these things are very, very important. In programmatically, these are very, very important. See the examples. What is this now? Float value to what? Float value to int value I'm going to discuss. Float value to int value I'm going to discuss. So is it possible or not possible? You need to put a question mark here. You need to write it. Possible or not possible? You need to write a question mark there. Okay, now. So let us watch this example part here. One by one, I will discuss here. One by one, I will discuss here. Let's start example part. Let us go to the Python command prompt. Let us go to the Python command prompt. Wait, observe it. Practically observe it, Vijay. Yeah. Command to that, a is equal to 10.2, 10.24. Print of all of you. Actually, once you catch one point of conversion, other things are dead easy. Type of a. See that 10.24 is what type? Float type. I want to convert this value into int type. How do you do it now? B is equal to int of a. See this, the very, very important point here. B is equal to int of a. What is the value of a? 10.24. Want to convert to float. Want to convert to integer. That means in this floating point value, it is an integer part. This is a decimal part. This decimal part will not be converted. Only 10 will come into the picture. So value of B is called 10. So this is the value will be printed. Now enter key here. Print of B comma type of B. What is the value of B? All of you. Yes, Ma Soundarya. Very good. Kavya. Very good. Yes, yes, everybody is good. Now see that 10 is coming. That is called what? Int. Right? So A is equal to 0.99, 0.99, which is of what type? Which is of what type? Float type. Convert into that. What is the value of B? Everybody. What is the value of B? 0. 0. See that this 0 will come. So here I will take this example. Possible or not possible, my dear student? Possible or not possible? Yes, sir. Possible. Possible, sir. This is called possible. Yes, this is the way. Like this, I'm going to give you the clarity. Like this, I will give you the clarity. Let us say here possible. Possible, I will give you. Like that. See that? Now you understand how easy. Now, any possible type of value into int type value. So float to int possible. Happy. I wrote here. Similarly, I just want to carry this example, my dear students. I will carry this as what? Observe me. Which one I'm going to give you? Float value. I seen. Now I want to go for what? Bool value. I want to go for it. Bool value. Right? Soloni. You are writing Soloni. See, ma, very simple thing. Don't get like that. See that, sir, 0.99 is not rounded. How it can round by default, ma? How it can round by default? Are you using any kind of thing like round? Are you using how it can round? How it can round? How it can round by default? How it can round by default, ma? Soloni. Is there any function you use for round up? Is there any function you are using for round up? How can you expect like that? How can you expect like that? Then not possible. Don't expect like that. Don't get like that. Don't get the type of thoughts. Yeah. Coming to the next, we are talking about bool value to int. Is it possible or not? You have seen. You have to see that is it possible or not. Yes, my dear students. Come on to the point. Now, come on to the point here. A is equal to true. A is equal to true. Print of A. It is called which type? Bool type. Because in programmatically these are very, very important for you guys. True. Now convert to B is equal to int of A. Tell me. You apply your intelligence. Is it possible or not possible? Come on, guys. It is possible. Pakka possible this is. I told in the beginning days. What I told in the beginning days? Every value true internally called what? 1. Very good. Very good. Possible. Print that B. Print that B. See that 1 is called what? Int. Already explained. If you don't read the notes now, I can't do anything else. My notes will make you as a job holder. I'm saying today. At the end of the class also I will say. My notes is so powerful, which you cannot find anywhere. You have to enjoy like anything. Just let us go to that. Next I want to go for A is equal to false. A print of A, that is called for bool. Convert into that. B is called what is the value? 0. Beautiful. This is possible or not possible? It is possible. You have to say that possible, sir. Beautiful, sir. Now we got the answer here. Here, no more doubts will come. If at all you are getting the doubt, means you are not reading the notes. Because data types is a heart for it. I've entered into the second level programming of Python. Totally 7 levels are there in my Python class. First level data types is completed is the heart for the Python programming. It is done. See, I'm giving level by level, like a small kids I'm explaining. So bool is over. Float to int, okay. Bool to int, okay. Now I'm talking about the complex to int. Complex to int I'm going to talk. Yes, my dear student, I'm going to talk about the complex to int I'm going to talk. Yes, I'm going to talk about complex to int. Complex value to int I'm going to take. This is not possible. This is not possible. This is not possible. Sir, why it is not possible? I just want to give you the clarity. A complex number is nothing but combination of imagination, imaginary part, real part, plus one type of symbol is there, that is called J is there. J is there. Let us see, students. A is equal to 2.3 plus 4.5 J. Print of A, complex. Beautiful. Now, if I say B is equal to int of A, if you say B is equal to int of A, generally everybody will say immediately 2, they will say the answer. That is a blunder. They will say, or otherwise they will say 4 is an answer. That is a blunder. Because this is the very frequently asked questions in the written test point of view, interview point of view. So it is an error. Somebody will say 4.3 plus 4.7. They will say 2 plus 4. They will say 6. Vijay is saying 6. These are all called blunders. It is not possible. It is not possible. Right. Coming to that, I'm going to give you the clarity here. 2.3 plus 4.5J, class complex. B is equal to int of A. B is equal to int of A. Now coming to the point of A, B is equal to int of A. Right. Coming to the point of A, int of A. So what I'm going to say here, it is going to give you the error. Cannot convert, you will get it. because there is a special symbol called J. There is a special symbol called J. The special symbol J is not going to contain, is a special symbol J. It is not going to convert into integer. It is something like treated as an alphanumeric value. This is treated as that cannot be converted into integer. So it is going to be an error. See that it cannot be converted like it cannot be converted like it is an error. So complex values cannot be converted into this place. So I'm going to give you the error. Directly I said not possible. I say this is a complex value. Complex value. End of this one, you see it is an error. It is an error. So you are getting an error like this. So it is not getting possible. It is not getting possible. See, my dear students, always try to understand this. A is equal to 2.3 plus 4.5J. It is not possible to convert. I said not possible. For the reason, it is a combination of numerical values, some type of special symbol J. Such a type of conversion is not possible. This is the one. Now I want to go for what? STR. Now I'm going to take the value called STR. So let us go for the STR now. So right, coming to the point of it, now my dear student, Pawan Singh, here I wrote it. Any type of value cannot be converted into any type of value. That is not typecasting. Possible type of value into type value. Any type of value cannot be converted into any type. That is called a wrong answer. If anybody says that kind of thing, that is a blunder. Any possible type of value into type value. I said in the beginning only. Possible type of value into type. I said that only. So if you think that why this typecasting is required, then that means there is no answer, and it is called irrelevant argument. Okay. So I am saying that a student, this is a student. A student can become software engineer. A student is a typecasted to what? Typecasted to what? Casted to, yes, see, software engineer. A software engineer is a typecasted to what? Because these sentences are very, very important. Yes, Pawan. Okay, good. Typecasted to team leader. A team leader can be typecasted to what? Project manager. This is possible. Right? Possible. Now I'm going to take one small thing. Crow. Crow cannot become a human being. A crow cannot become a human being. A crow cannot be typecasted to human. Like that. What is possible? This is a possibility. This is not possible. So take care of it. Think in reality point of it and try to follow. That's what I wrote it. Very, very simple. Very official sentence is written. Any possible type of value into type value. That is called what? Typecasting, we can say. Right. And moreover, one student asked, Pawan, I think so. Pawan Kumar is asking, right? Sir, Python opportunities and Java opportunities. My dear student, in the beginning only, because I'm a Java professional actually. I'm a Java professional. TIOB index in 2022. See, TIOB is a software quality company. So you try to understand, my dear student. TIOB is a software quality company. I told many times, now also I'm changing. Python is the number one in ranking. February 2022, number one in ranking. See, Python opportunities are so wonderful. As a Java, I worked in Java for 24 years. So Java is in third place, it is coming down. See that. It is, even if any friends are saying or somebody is saying, it is their fate. I can't do anything else. Because you speak to the people who are successful in their career. You see, it is a software quality company. Just go for that. It is a software quality company. TIOB is a software quality company. This is a software quality company is saying this type of things. Right? So if anybody says that, I can't do anything else, because even a person who don't read the notes and he did not get the job means what? If you ask that person, he will say all wrong, all things I will get it. See that you are getting. If you want, I will show some of the WhatsApp messages what I received from my students. Okay, don't worry, ma. I'm telling to you, as a Java professional, I'm taking even Java classes and Python classes. I'm totally coming to the Python only nowadays. You can understand. Anything you take it. Which is the best programming language nowadays? You see, which is the best programming? Python is the one of the regraded as a future programming language. You see that? What is happening? Right? Please, coming to the point back now. Right? Now, see, yes, ma'am, my Java notes is there. This old version is there in the internet. Because we always gives you recent and current versions only. We will go for it. Where Python is there. Python 3.10 we are talking in the class. Like that. Whenever I start my Java, I'll talk about the Java 18. Java 18 is the version going on. Right? In the internet, my Java notes is there. It was the old version, 2 years back or 1 year back, that is. And moreover, students, and Python you read well, you have the best life in the industry. When Java came into the market beginning, first 5 years there was no opportunities. When Java came into the market, I'm telling the future of the Python. When Java came into the market, there was no opportunities for 5 years. After that, companies started developing that. Same thing. Now Java was there from last so many years. Now they are used already in the industry. Now Python came now. It is already started. 60% of the companies already started. And that is coming like anything in the boom. And don't believe the people who are there in the middle, and try to speak with the people who are there in the industry like me. Okay? Right. Coming to the point of it. Yeah. Python is booming like anything, man. Right. Don't get it onto that. Yeah. Karthik, when my Java batch will start, I'll intimate. So coming to the point of discussion, now I came out of my context of the subject, man. Now, can I continue my subject? Can I continue, my dear students, sir? All of you. Yes, sir. Coming to the. Yes, come on now. I will go for complex UC. Now I will go for STR. Now let us go to the next discussion called what? STR. See, my dear students, STR value. STR value into what type? Into value. Possible or not possible, I want to show you. STR value into this one, I want to show you. Look at now. Don't say no. Don't say yes. Wait for my explanation. I said. Don't type anything by yourself. I said wait. Now I will show you. After my explanation, I will ask you. Okay? Right. Always takes with the real-time standards, you learn it so that you can get it. Now see, my dear students, 100. What is this 100? 100 is called what? It is a numeric string. I say a is equal to 100. How I will call it as a comment? I will write it is a int string. It is int str. That means listen my point, please, dear students. Right. 100 is called actually int. I am writing within the double quotes, so I will call it as int str because it is a very, very important terminology. I will explain so deep of it. All right. Int data type, int str it is called. Int str it is called. Okay. Now you say print a comma. Carefully follow me. You don't go in your own direction. Please give me the time. I will reach to you. 100 is what type? Str type. Str type. A. Str type. On this A, I cannot do A is equal to A plus 1. You cannot do. A is equal to A plus 1. You cannot do. That means in Python programming, to the string value, you cannot add any numerical value. You will get error. See that? You can only concatenate str to str only. You cannot add the numerical value to int. Please listen, ma. Give me the time. I will make you to understand. See, but it is a string value. It is a int string value. One I want to add it. It is not possible, not allowing me. Definitely I have to convert this a value into which type? Int type. So how I will do it? B is equal to int of a. Actually, a is what? Numerical value only. You have written within the double quotes. It is called int str. I can happily convert this int a, that a numerical value, into integer value. No problem. Yeah, no problem. Print of b comma type of b. Type of b. See that 100 is coming. Now you say b is equal to b plus 1. B plus 1. Yes, happily modified. Print of b, which is called 101. It is coming. See, my dear students, tell me, int string possible to be converted into int, possible or not possible? Here, what is this? It is int str. It is int str. 1 minute, ma. Still, I will give you lot of examples. I will give you mind-blowing examples. I will give you, because Python, if you learn so deeply from me, you will get the job. There is no doubt in that. Yes, my dear students. B is equal to b plus 1. You are getting it. Is it possible or not possible? Here it is called what? Possible. This is called possible. Here I am not writing. Here I am not writing. No. Here it is called what? Possible. Okay. Okay, sir. Next, I am going to give you here only one more type of thing. What is it? Now take it. A is equal to, here only you come. A is equal to KVR within the double quotes. It is called what? It is pure str. Pure str. Pure str. Now, because these are all coming in the MCQs in interviews. MCQs in interviews. Right. Come on now. Print of a comma type of a. Type of a. It is a KVR. Pure string it is. Now I am trying to convert it into integer. Now you, my dear students, tell me. You tell me, apply the general knowledge, possible or not possible. Nasir, very good, ma. Rikesh, yes. Vamsi Krishna, yes, ma. Samridhayani, yeah, very good. It is called error. See, my dear student, invalid literal for int base 10. It is not a base 10 value. It is going to be called what? Pure string. You cannot convert. You cannot convert. Come on to this point. Here you see pure str. It is having like that. Now you say this is going to be giving an error. Here, actually, this is Python is a dead easy in our class to learn it. Now I want to give you one more kind of example. One more. See, if I cover more number of examples, you are the king in the subject of programming. If I don't cover the programming, you cannot get the job, because I know the industry what it is. You believe my words as it is and go to the industry, you are the number one candidate. And our classes is more programming towards it is discussing real scenarios I'm talking. You please enjoy that. Last and one more thing I want to cover. Please, my dear students, one more thing. A is equal to 12.34. One minute, ma. What is it? It is what string it is? Float str. Float str. It is a float str. Print of what? A comma what? Type of a. Type of a. Let us look at. Everybody will think that 12 is coming. It is not coming. It is not coming. Srinivas. Before, if you say, you will go wrong only, ma. Please follow me. I told. Please follow me. Why you want to say by yourself wrong? Unnecessarily you will get wrong opinion on you. Right, come on to the point of it. B is equal to float. B is equal to int of a. Int of a. It is not possible. But everybody will say that it is a possible. They will say it is a possible. They will say. But it is called which type? Str float. Here I wrote it. It is a float. Float it is. Float str it is. It is not possible to convert because this symbol itself is called as one special symbol in str. Yeah, that is what. Raj, very good. That is the understanding. Error will come. See that error. Everybody, every faculty will say that it is the answer is a 12. But I am saying that it is a blunder. It is not possible to convert. See that if I don't cover these points, you cannot succeed in the interviews. You cannot succeed in the interviews. It is a float, okay, but it is not possible to get it. Not possible to get it. Not possible to get it. Are you understanding, my dear students? Is it possible? Is it understandable? Yes. Yes, Ajay Kumar, exactly, ma. Because this type of things are going to come in the MCQs. See, on a certain point of small concept, how many examples I'm covering, you see? How many examples? That means what is possible to cover, you show me finally. STR values, you see. STR int I am covering. Pure STR I am covering. Pure STR I am covering. See, float STR I am covering. Still I will cover one more example. Look at that. Look at, give me a time. Give me a time. I will boost you like anything. A is equal to true I am taking. True. True. Print of A. It is called what? Bool STR. It is called bool STR. Bool str. It is called true. Now I am asking B of what? Int of A. It is anything is enclosing within the double quotes other than the numerical. It is treated as a pure string only. It is also called what? See that error. It is also called error. It is also called error. So this also not possible to convert. See how many examples I am covering, my dear students. Why I am covering this? Because tomorrow if you write any written test, you should become a number one person in selecting the written test. That is nothing but it is called what? Bool str. It is bool str. Bool is converted. Normal bool is converted. You see, true and false converted. It is a normal true and false converted. But bool str is not possible. Bool str, float str, pure str, int str. See how many things. Last and final I will cover. Last and final I will cover. Last and final. Come on, can anybody can catch it? Double quotes 2 plus 3j, 2 plus 3j, and print of a, str only. Is it possible to convert? Normal complex only not possible to convert. How can you expect that the bool str is bool complex is possible? Error. This is also called error. See that? What is this? Now see, my dear students, how easy it is. Now, if I cover these things, tomorrow any written test is coming. Compulsory questions these are. Tomorrow, if you go for the certification level in the companies, they will ask this type of complex questions. It is called what? It is bool str. Complex str. Complex. It is complex str. Yes, is it possible or not possible? It is not possible. Not possible. Here you see, come on to that str value into int. Str value under that heading, you see, it is int str. It is called what? Possible. I wrote possible. If you want to write, I can write a biggest capital letters. Possible. Here it is called what? Pure str. Not possible. You got an error. Not possible. Float str. Not possible. Bool str. Not possible. Complex str. Not possible. Are you following, my dear students? Are you following, my dear students? Yes, this is clear. Now you read out. Int function is used for converting any possible type of value into what? Int type. Now for my satisfaction, to tell me float to int possible or not possible? Everybody, float to int. Come on, make it fast. Yes, students, I'm expecting possible. Who is that not possible? Say, who is that person not possible? Want to write position? Sati Lahari, Sahiti Lahari. What ma? Float to int possible. Bool to int possible. Complex to int not possible. Str into to int. Str into to int possible. Other type of str values, str float, str bool, str something, not possible. Are you understanding this example? See, my dear students, how beautiful topic it is. This is called a typecasting techniques of first function int. So are you getting the complete clarity on this? Are you confident in programming? Yeah, Srinivas, got everything, sir. Okay, very nice. Are you getting this confidence, my dear students? Yeah. Next I will go for one more data type. I will take it. What is the next data type, my dear students? Come on. Next one I'm going to take it. Second one is called what? Float data type I'm going to take. Float data type. What is the float data type? I'm going to take it like this. Float is used for, tell me, you only tell me. You already heard about one thing, na? Other things are dead easy for you. Right, Bans, Soumya. Yes, ma. Very good, ma. Very good. Keep it up. Come on. Float is used for converting. You only tell me. Any possible type of value. I'm saying. Into which type? Excellent. Float type of value. Sir, syntax please, sir. What is the function name? Float of, what I should write here? Int. Now tell me, what I'm going to convert here? Int into float I'm testing, bool into float I'm testing, complex into float I'm testing, str into float I'm testing. That too, str int, str float, str bool, str complex, pure str I'm going to test it. See, these many things I'm testing towards this float. Beautiful. Come on to the point of it. Shall we start example, please? Shall we start the examples? Yes. What is the first example section? Example. What is the first example we are converting? Into value to what? Tell me. You only tell me. Float. Possible or not possible? You only tell me. Beautiful, ma. Possible. Good. You are coming to the day by day. Good programming you are increasing. Very nice. Keep it up. Now let us test it. Don't write anything without testing. Our class is a purely program. I said in the day one. What I speak, I will show the programming. A is equal to 12. Print of a comma type of a. What is the type of a? Int. Now I will convert. Actually, 12 rupees you have. You can write happily as what? 12.00. Every int value can be taken as what? Float value you can take. Every int value can be taken as float value. But every float value cannot be taken as a float value. Am I correct? Every float value cannot be taken as int value. Am I correct to this formula? Yes, sir. Okay, sir. B is equal to float of what? A. Print of what? B, say B. What is the answer you see? 12.0 is printed. 12.0. You want 2 zeros, 3 zeros, 4 zeros, no problem. You can print it. If you are expecting like that, you can say, my dear student, I can write it. Percentage of, I will explain this, percentage of this one. I will say percent of A, I can say percent of B, I can say. See that, my dear student, 12.00. Don't worry about this. I will explain to you. I will explain. Don't worry. I say this point is here. Come on to the point of it. Yes, print of this one, and float of this one. Got the answer. Right? Come on to the point of it. Right. So what is this you are saying, Soloni? You are getting something, some different answers you are getting, Soloni. Sir, float data type. Python by default take precision is 1. Why you got that out, Why it is what is the need of that at this moment? So 12 is that. 12 is here. Soloni. Already I told him once again I am giving. It is a 12.0 is enough. It is enough. It is not necessary to write a 12.0000 morning to evening. I need not to write it. Even if I write it like that, it is my time waste. It is nothing but 12.0 is enough. I think Soloni is understanding that. Right? Please don't get that type of things. Please improve your subject. Right. So coming to the point of it. Next point I'm going to say. So Mrudula, you need to read the bool data type. Because bool data type, if you read, you will understand. Read bool data type. You need to read. Yeah. Next I'm going to convert into one more kind of thing. Because data types I cannot explain again. I already explained the data types importance. Okay. So that data types already I explained. Fine. Please take care of that. Next I'm going to take bool value. I'm going to use it. Bool value I'm going to explain. So bool value is nothing but what? Here. What are the bool values you have? Logical values are there. Float. Possible or not possible? Come on quickly. It's possible. Go to the programming now. Here I'm going to say A is equal to true. Print of A. Print of A. Come on to the point of it. Bool of. What is the answer? Ritesh, very good. Ritesh, very good. B of 1.0. 1.0. Why 1.0? Because it's a float. Float. A is equal to false. A is equal to false. Print of A, false. Print of this, convert into that. 0.0. Beautiful. Beautiful. Already explained bool data type. Bool data type is explained. Logical values I'm converting into numerical values. Mrudula, you need to understand ma. Logical values are nothing but true and false values. On and off states I'm converting into numerical. Definitely I need a typecasting concept. Definitely I need typecasting concept. Without typecasting, how can I convert the logical values true and false into numerics? Are you following, Mrudula? Mrudula, are you following ma? Suppose somebody is asking, Mrudula, somebody is asking, see ma, once a small point I say, no, not like that ma, don't worry. Print of 2 into 2, somebody ask you ma. Look at ma, all of you, see. Mrudula, 2 into 2 I said ma, 2 into 2. What is your answer now? It is a 2. Yeah, everybody saying, okay, very good, very good. Internally, what is happening? True is called an on state, on state, on, on. It is electronic wise, it is on. That on is nothing but a 1. That on is nothing but a 1. That is substituting internally 1. The PVM is converting the value 2 into 1. 2 into 1 is called 2. It is called 2. So internally, what it was done, the true value converted into bool. Now you got a 2 only because true is by default 1. If at all you want to get a Santosh 2.0, you have to say ma like that. Now you see 2.0. Okay, Santosh, are you understanding ma? Your answer 2.0. Santosh, are you getting my dear student? Yes. Fine, ma. Are you getting my dear Santosh? Right. Come on back here. It is possible. It is possible. Next, I want to go for one more discussion now. One more discussion. Bool value to float value, possible. Now I'm going to give you the clarity. Complex value, I'm going to take it. Be careful. Possible or not possible, you only need to decide. Very good, ma. Priyanka, super. Priyanka, you are going like a rocket. Keep it. Keep it. Keep it. Yes, ma. Everybody saying. Everybody saying. Yeah, Nasir. Yes, ma. Everybody. Pawan Kumar. Everybody saying. Good. Saundarya. Go. Why it is not possible? See, this type of knowledge I want to give you. Yeah, Neha, Soumya. Very good, ma. Samradayani. Yeah, Teja. Tejal. Yeah. Saundarya. Everybody saying. Come on, ma. A is equal to 2 plus 3j. Only girls are saying or boys are not saying. Saujanya. Boys, ma. Ritesh. Okay. Boys are not saying. Uma Krishna. Yeah. Yeah. Pawan Kumar. Yeah. Vamsi. Okay. Now Rafi. Very good, ma. Right. 2 plus 3j. Print of A. Print of A. Yeah. Now tell me, is it possible or not possible? Not possible. Can anybody tell the reason to me? Can anybody tell the reason to me? I want to see the reason. Yeah. There is a symbol called J. See, my dear student, it is an error. Okay. So it is not possible. Beautiful, ma. You are also catching my knowledge. You are thinking like me. It's really a good sign of you. It is an error. It is an error. So not possible. Not possible. Because it is having some special symbol is there. That's why not possible. Because this type of knowledge they will ask you. Generally, what they will do, float of this, they will give you the options as what? Options as what? Option A, they will give you 2.0. Option B, they will give you 3.0. Option C, they will give you 5.0. Option D, they will give you error. Option Q, they will give you error. That is the type error like this, they will give you. So generally, most of the people will select this because they don't know the type programming. Somebody else will take this. Somebody else will add this and they will take. And nobody will take this. But actually, you can take this part. That's why I'm going to show these many examples for you. See, my dear students, come on to my answer. Into to float, possible, sir. Bool to int, possible, sir. Complex to float, not possible, sir. Now, STR to this one, I'm going to enter. Come on now. I'm going to say STR part. Be careful, my dear students. Try to be an intelligent here. Try to be an intelligent student. Now, I'm going to talk about STR value. STR value into what? Float. Float value. I'm going to test it here. There are varieties, are there? None. Varieties. Don't go by default, ma. Please. Don't say possible or not possible. Now only. Now only. Yes, ma. Some of the students are giving very perfect. Come on. 123. It is called what? Into STR. See, 1 minute, ma. Don't be hurry. You already understand. Very beautiful. Say A of. Okay. Possible or not possible? B is equal to float of A. Possible or not possible? Careful. Careful. Yes, possible. Super. Because every int value can be converted into float value by default, I said. But reverse is not true. Float cannot be converted into int by default. Not possible. Right. But here it is possible. Here it is possible. See, print of what, ma? B, comma, type of B. Type of B. See, 123.0. Beautiful. It is possible. Possible. I'm taking. So it is called possible. It is possible. I'm saying that possible. Because these are very, very important for me. Whenever you forget, I have to open these notes. That's why I'm maintaining the notes in detail. Because your career want to be super, you have to practice by example. Yeah. Next, go for one more thing. One more thing. A is equal to 12.34. Yes. You say B A of it's a float string. Possible or not possible? Yes, super. Yeah, powerful students today. Yeah, powerful students. So happily possible. This is also happily possible. So this is called happily possible. It is. What STR, ma? Float STR. Okay, printing that. Float of this. Yes, I can say here. Possible. Type of this value. Got it. Nice to see this example. Next, I will go for it. Now, my dear student, A is equal to caveat within the double quotes. Now tell. Possible or not possible? Beautiful. Simply beautiful. Error. You cannot. Pure STR this is. Pure STR it is. See how many examples we are going to say. It is. Pure STR. Pure. Because no more alphabets, nothing is there. It is printed like this. So now you got it. Beautiful. You got it. Last and final, I'm asking. Be careful, my dear students. A is equal to true. Now, A of possible or not possible? Not possible. A of not possible. Because it is also treated as a pure string. So it is a bool STR. It is bool STR. You will get a doubt, sir, how to remember. Only by practice. It is a bool STR. How my sorry is remembering? Like that you need to remember. Because sorry will say every time in the class, and you must practice like anything by sitting in your room. Once you get the job, it is you are a king and nobody will question you. Next, last and final. Last and final. A is equal to double quotes 2 plus 3j. Yeah, print of A and possible or not possible? Not possible. Yes, not possible. See how many things I'm entering. See how many things I'm entering. How beautiful it is. It is called. It is complex STR. It is a complex STR. See that, my dear students. This is done like this, and the float of this one, and this is the data. This is the data. Yes, beautiful. See how many values I have taken it. How many examples I have taken it. Are you getting confidence on this concept, my dear students? Come on. What is this? Finally happens here. Come on. You see. Tell me now. Into to float. Okay. Bool to float. Okay. Complex to float. Not possible. STR into to float, STR into to float, okay. STR float to float, okay. This is also okay. Valid. Pure STR not possible. Complex STR not possible. Bool STR not possible. See that? How many possibilities? Not possibilities. Are you confident? See how many examples? Are you confident, guys? Yes. Float data type, we got it. Right, students. So, are you getting confidence? Yes. Now, one student is asking this question, my dear student. Ankit is asking this question. Our Ankit is getting different thoughts he is getting. Is Ankit is different student we have. Is it possible? Is it possible, my dear student? Everybody answer my question. Impossible. The name itself says. Ankit, don't get the type of doubts, ma. Of course, get the doubts, but it should be so easy to answer it. So easy to answer it. It is an error. How can it is possible? Check it out. A of, okay, yes. Cannot convert. There is a special symbol called J. There is a special symbol called A. Bool STR, Rafi, Bool STR is nothing but what? Double quoted, no, ma'am. Anything is double quoted. Generally, what people will think is this is called a true like that. They will think that it is a 1.0, but it is wrong. So it is nothing but no numerical value. This is anything, no numerical value. It is nothing but treated as a pure string only. Rafi, pure string only it is treated. Pure string cannot be taken. Consider as string only. Is it okay, Rafi? Okay, very good. Can I move forward, my dear student? How many conversions, please? Int is over, float is over. Now I'm going to what? Bool I'm going to take it. Bool I'm going to take it. So let us consider bool data type now. Yeah, bool data type I'm going to use it. See how easily you are understanding. Third, this is a bool data type. Think carefully. I will give you one beautiful hint for you. Bool data type. Used for converting any possible type of value into which type? Bool type. Bool type of value. Yeah, here I'm going to take it bool. Here it is taking what? Float. Now let me give you one small hint for you. A big sentence I'll write it. All non-numerical values. Look at ma'am. All non-zero values are treated as I'm giving one biggest hint for you. Treated as true. Are treated as what? True. Because you need to be careful. Don't answer by yourself. Read my point. All zero values are treated as false. If you go out of this coverage area, I'm not responsible. That's it. Now read that. Now I want to go for this. Let us start the example. As usual, don't say anything, Amma. Please first listen. Int value to bool value. Say int value to bool value. You have a doubt? Let us wait. A is equal to 123. Type of A. Is it? Now read my hint. Non-zero value considered as what? True. Zero value considered as what? False. Now tell me, what is A value? Zero na, non-zero na? Kishore, what is your problem? False? Is it false? Kishore, why you are saying that answer? 123 is a non-zero. Non-zero means what? Kishore, you answer my question. Kishore answered. It is called again. Akshay is saying that false. I can't do anything else. It is called what? True. Bool of A. I said this much of big sentence. Capital letter I wrote. If you don't understand, I can't do anything else. Akshay and Kishore, both of them said out of these many students, out of 300 plus students, only 2 students answered wrong. Both Akshay and Kishore try to write it. Answer is true. Both of you write. I'm waiting for your answer. Akshay? Right. Why you went wrong, ma? Why you went wrong? Don't be excited. 123. First you answer this. Again and again, I'm not going to say. Okay, Akshay, okay, no problem. By mistake, okay, no problem. A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and print bool off. See that answer? More be practical. Be practical, my dear student. Type of B. See the answer? True. Bool. True. Right. Now I'm saying A is equal to 0. A. Print of this here. Answer, please. It is a 0 value. Only thing is 0 na, non-zero na. That's it. Now see that print of B. What is that? False. Okay. Possible or not possible? Possible. Right? Don't go out of the order. Whatever I said, please fix in your brain so that your career is good. Yeah, this is called what here? Value 123. This is the value called true. And A is equal to this one. I'm saying this and I got this. And this is the one I got it. Value is like this. False. Right? Now, yes, ma, Ramesh.